Welcome to Statesman Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on Austin. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Our partner ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Today's starting pitcher, Ryne Nelson. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to go here. George Lombard Jr. digs in now.
George Lombard Jr.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And up next for San Francisco, Zack Gelof. Late on that fastball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Now it's going to be number 72. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Look out.
Yep, I got him.
That
Take
fastball drilled him.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Dakota Jordan. Here's a 1-1. Oh, that one almost gets him again. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's the center fielder, Taylor Almanza. Misses again, 5 in a row. And they're all loaded up.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And now here is Ruben Camacho. The 1-2. Now this is in the air down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here on opening day. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, number 79. What do you have on him? Leading off, Jonah Patton.
Ball. That's inside.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup.
Christopher Danelli.
Now the number 2 hitter, Christopher Danelli. The 2-1. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Mancini, he
Xavier
hit that ball right on the sweet
Edward.
spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Xavier Edwards. And that is cut on and missed. Now 1-2. Man at first, one away. This one in the air, center field. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Next to hit, Mark Vientos. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Danelli off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Here's a 1-2. Out towards right center field, but won't make it there after the bad jump. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Gene Martin. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His first homer of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Angel Martinez, the next to hit. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering popped in the air, right field. That is the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Top of the second, stepping in, Tim Elko.
The first baseman, number 34, Tim Elko.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts. Now here is Edwin Arroyo. The 2-1. On the ground. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Chris Mendoza.
And the batter
Burks.
now, Chris Mendoza Burks. 2 down, nobody on.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
3-1 is on the way. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. George Lombard Jr. now at the plate. And a ball and 2 strikes. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So the Giants leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, Charlie Condon. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Mikey White.
Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
At the plate, Mikey White.
Ball, that's in.
Man at second. That catches the outside corner. It's 2-2. White wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Fights it off. You'll see another. On the ground to third. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Jonathan.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jonathan Ornelas. No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Next is the designated hitter, Jonah Patton. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that will fall. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for
Here's the
Austin,
catcher, Christopher Dinellen.
Dinellen.
Here's a 1-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
A 1-2. Runner takes off, fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
2 runs across in the inning, bottom half of inning number 2. Runner goes again. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Here's a 2-2. Well struck left field. Carrying well. And gone. It's their second home run of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-0.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 79 won't go any further, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
a new arm into the game, the righty, number 14. He's into the game with the bases empty. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. There's a line drive to left field. Out number 2.
Up next for Austin, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mark Vientos. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. On the warning track and hauls it in. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. New inning getting
Leading
started. Digging in, Zach Geloff.
Zach Geloff.
In the air out to center. It gets down a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now the left fielder.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
That's in there. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. First and second, no outs here on opening day. Got him. One gone here. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Nothing across against him yet, so he may just let it ride.
In the dirt. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Up next for the Giants.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next is the designated hitter, Ruben Camacho. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. That one just misses, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside ball 4. He walked them, and they are loaded.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
And the batter now, Tim Elko, the 1-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. In to score from first. It's 7-3.
How about that? Clears the bases. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now here is Edwin Arroyo. Man on second, 2 down.
That's ball 2.
Too low, and it's ball 3. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. And ball 4 to aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Mendoza Burke.
Now, Chris Mendoza Burks. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Good job to fight that one off. In the dirt. Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Gene Martin.
To third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. So, a man aboard. Angel Martinez getting ready to hit. The 2-1. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
The throw to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Amazing range right there by the shortstop. He ends up on the other side of second base and then's able to complete the throw to first. That is tremendous range and clearly a great example of why he plays the shortstop position.
Charlie Condon digs in now. The count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. 1 away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Lined, and that's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Next to hit, Mikey White. The 1-1. Out towards right center field. Jordan should have this one. Takes it in for the out. It's been a tough stretch. The struggle continues. So digging in, Jonathan Ornelas. 2-1 now. Ornelas tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Two. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 10-3.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Back to the top of the order, Jonah Patton will hit next. In the air, out towards right center. Jordan on the move to the gap. And that's the third out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 10-3. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, George Lombard Jr. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Ornelas over to first.
He's out.
That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Zach Geloff, the next Giant to hit. And it is 2-1. There's the strike. Up the middle, Edwards. Tosses to first. That's a very athletic play.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder, Gabriel Gonzalez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder. Here's a 1-1. And he swings through that one. Hit on the ground to short. Ornelas tosses to first. Giants go in order. The Rebels out front here, 10-3. Bottom of the fourth. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now
Ball
one
three.
missed.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving
The
up,
batter,
despite what the
number
count
9,
says.
second baseman, Xavier.
Here's the second baseman,
Edwards.
Xavier Edwards. And now it's 1-2.
That's a ball.
Just
Ball 3.
missed. In the air to left center. Gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting for the Rebels, the third baseman,
Mark Vientos now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Joe Whitman, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 59 warming up as well. Almanza under it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're headed to the 5th. The Rebels.
now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 45.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 3-2 now. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Taylor Almanza, the next Giant to hit. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. Now it's the DH, Ruben Camacho. That's smacked on a line to center. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. Home half of the fifth coming up.
For San Francisco.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 59.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Stepping in, Angel Martinez. Handles, throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Batting for the Rebels.
So up
The first
next,
baseman,
Charlie Condon.
Condon.
Man at second. Jackknifes out of the way. That's out to center field. Almanza settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out, and there are two gone.
The center fielder, number 4.
Here's the center fielder, Mikey White. Ball to strike.
Ball, that's down.
Left field, way back there. Carrying well. That's not coming back. His first homer of the year, and they add on. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down, Jonathan Ornelas getting ready to hit.
Ball 2.
In the air to left center. Almanza has a beat on it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Tim Elko digs in now. Misses the sweeper.
Ball.
That's ripped into the outfield. Oh, he can't squeeze it. So a man at first. And up next for the Giants, Edwin Arroyo. The 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Foul ball.
Towards first, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-2. High fly ball out towards left field. Martin raging back towards the wall, but it bounces off his glove, and that's a foul ball. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. One left for San Francisco. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is? Fit?
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day. Man at second with 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Runner from second crosses the plate. He's in there. Manager out of the dugout, and
for San Francisco,
so here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos.
Joe Whitman.
Man at second.
Ball, that's out.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Now the left fielder, Gene Martin.
The Rebels, the left fielder, number 44, Gene Martin.
Ball to strike. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike 2. 2 outs and a runner at third here on opening day.
Ball.
Out towards left center. And that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Prado, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Here's the left fielder. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
And now it's 3-2. Inside ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Dakota Jordan, the next Giant to hit.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Here's Edwards for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Up next to the Giants, the center fielder,
Taylor Almanza, the next Giant to hit. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. In the air, right field. Martinez under it. And that is that. The Rebels have the advantage. 13-3. Set for the last half of the 7th. This lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
Yeah, and as you can see, Boog, they've been giving out some souvenirs for the fans in the left field bleachers. The pitching on the other side doesn't adjust. There might be more on the way.
That catches the corner. In the air, center field. And there's one away. So digging in, Charlie Condon. In the air to left center. 2 down.
Up next for Austin, the center fielder, number
So up
4,
next, Mikey White. 2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now
it's the shortstop, Jonathan Ornelas. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That's outside.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay to second, safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
Up next for Austin, the designated hitter,
Jonah Patton, the next to hit.
Ball. That's inside.
Arroyo out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's the Giants DH, Ruben Camacho. This one in the air, center field. White under it. 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Tim Elko. The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Rebels with the lead, 13-3. Bottom of the 8th.
Leading off.
And now the
for
catcher
Rebels,
comes up
the
to
catcher,
hit. Christopher Dinellan.
Dinellan.
Inside, almost got him. That's to third, Arroyo. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. That's outside.
That's off the plate.
Ball 3. That's ball 4.
Nope.
Tried another
Ball
fastball, but missed the spot.
Up next for Austin, the third baseman, Mark.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. One out man at first. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. It has the distance, gone. His first homer of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 15-3.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now the left fielder, Gene Martin. And a 1-1. That's towards center. Almanza under this one. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Up
Not
next
allowing it
for
to stay
Austin,
in the
the
head,
right
but
fielder,
going to
number
work at the
3,
next hitter. And a one at that.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out to center. Almanza settles under it. And that will end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Giants.
Now pitching.
We're back.
Reggie
It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Reggie Dalman.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Next pitch just misses. Full count now. And that's the strikeout looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. So back to the top of the order. And now George Lombard Jr. Next one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. This one in the air, center field. White on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. 1 out left for the Giants. Zach Geloff, the next Giant to hit. They're down to their final strike. And a rope into center field, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Here's the left fielder. And that'll do it.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
15-3 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.